In a world that's always shouting, always pushing, always demanding your attention, what if the greatest power isn't in how loud you yell back, but in the quiet strength of choosing when to stay silent? Imagine this: a single careless word can spark a wildfire of regret. One fleeting moment of anger can unravel a relationship. An impulsive text or email can cost you weeks of peace. But what if you could stop that chaos before it starts? What if you could wield a kind of strength that no storm can shake, no insult can pierce, no failure can break? That's the secret the ancient Stoics mastered, and it's the secret I'm sharing with you today. Over 2,000 years ago, Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Modern science backs this up. Nearly 90% of our decisions are driven by emotion, not reason. Yet in a world of endless notifications, social media outrage, and constant pressure to react, the ability to pause, reflect, and choose your response is nothing short of a superpower. If you're ready to unlock that power, to build a calm so unshakable that no chaos can touch it, stick with me. This isn't just philosophy, it's a practical guide to living with strength, clarity, and freedom. Let's dive into 5 Stoic principles that will transform the way you navigate life's storms. First, let's talk about the sacred pause, your secret weapon against chaos. Picture this: your boss sends a stinging email, your partner snaps at you, or a stranger cuts you off in traffic. Your heart races, your fists clench, and every fiber of your being screams to fire back. But what if, instead of exploding, you took a single moment to breathe? Seneca, the Stoic philosopher, said, "The greatest remedy for anger is delay." That delay isn't weakness, it's power. It's the difference between a rash decision that costs you years and a thoughtful response that saves the day. In today's world, we're conditioned to believe speed equals strength. Quick replies, instant clapbacks, snap judgments, these are celebrated. But speed without wisdom is just chaos in disguise. Consider a CEO facing a PR crisis. The internet is ablaze, stocks are tanking, and the world is watching. One leader lashes out, posting a defensive tweet that fuels the fire. Trust erodes, and the damage spirals. Another leader pauses. She takes a breath, consults her team, and crafts a response that's calm, clear, and confident. The crisis fades, trust is restored. The difference? A single pause. Here's how you do it: the Stoic rule of 3 breaths. When the urge to react hits, stop. Inhale deeply, hold it, exhale slowly. Do it again. One more time. By the 3rd breath, your nervous system resets, the fog of emotion lifts, and reason takes the wheel. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it." That pause is your chance to rewrite that estimate, to reclaim your mind from the grip of impulse. It's not silence, it's strategy. It's not retreat, it's preparation. Every time you choose the pause, you choose wisdom over chaos, freedom over slavery, strength over surrender. Next, let's look at the mirror of truth, what your reactions reveal about you. Every time you lose your cool, every time you feel that sting of rejection or flare of anger, you're holding a mirror to your soul. The Stoics knew this. Epictetus said, "When someone provokes you, it's your own opinion that provokes you. The insult doesn't hurt, it's the story you tell yourself about it that does." If a coworker's snide comment ruins your day, it's not the comment, it's what it touched inside you. Maybe it's pride, whispering that you're above criticism. Maybe it's insecurity, fearing you're not enough. Your reactions are signals, flares lighting up the parts of you that need work. Most people dodge this mirror. They point fingers, "They made me mad. They ruined everything." But the Stoic flips the script: "Why did I let them have that power?" Instead of shame, study your reactions. They're not flaws, they're teachers. Anger says your ego's too loud. Fear says your confidence needs building. Sadness points to something you cherish but haven't protected. Try this: The next time you're triggered, ask 3 questions. What am I feeling right now? Why am I feeling it? What does this reveal about me? Imagine someone calls you lazy. If you know you've been working hard, the word rolls off. But if it stings, maybe it's because you doubt your own effort or care too much about others' opinions. That sting is a clue, not a curse. Marcus Aurelius said, "If someone can show me I'm wrong, I'll gladly change, for I seek the truth." He saw criticism as feedback, not attack. Your reactions are your responsibility, and that's freedom. Every insult becomes a lesson, every frustration a chance to grow. The mirror of truth doesn't always flatter, but it always sets you free. Now, let's build the fortress of inner peace, your unbreakable stronghold. Most people chase peace in fleeting things, money, fame, comfort, control. But when the money runs dry or the praise stops, their peace collapses. The Stoics knew better. True peace isn't borrowed from the outside, it's forged within, like a castle with walls no storm can breach. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You can find retreat at any moment within yourself." That retreat isn't escapism, it's a fortress where calm can't be stolen. Picture a castle in a storm. Waves crash, winds howl, but inside, the fire burns steady, the walls stand firm. Your mind can be that castle, but only if you build it on what can't be taken, your values, your clarity, your self-control. Here's how. First, guard your thoughts. What you focus on shapes who you become. Stop scrolling through outrage and gossip, feed your mind wisdom, reflection, action. Second, master your desires. The less you need, the less anyone can take. True wealth isn't having everything, it's needing nothing. Third, choose courage over panic. Peace doesn't mean no fear, it means strength in the face of it. Imagine someone insults you. If your peace hinges on their approval, you're fragile. But if it rests on your dignity, their words are just noise. Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." That mastery is your fortress. Build it daily, train your mind like a warrior, guard it like a city gate. When the storm comes, and it will, you'll stand unshaken, because your peace is built on stone. Let's move to emotional Aikido, redirecting energy instead of fighting it. Strength isn't always about pushing back, it's about flowing with the force and turning it to your advantage. In Aikido, you don't clash head-on with an attacker. You use their momentum to restore balance. Emotions work the same way. Anger, fear, sadness, they're not enemies to crush but energies to redirect. Unchecked anger burns bridges and clouds judgment, but redirected, it becomes courage, fuel for justice, or drive to achieve. Fear can paralyze, but channeled, it sharpens your focus, prepares you for action. Sadness, when embraced, transforms into empathy, connecting you to others. Seneca said, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." Emotions aren't destructive, they're all power waiting for direction. Here's the practice. First, name the emotion. This is anger. This is fear. Naming cuts its grip. Second, feel it in your body. Anger is heat, fear is tension, sadness is weight. Notice it. Third, redirect it. Turn anger into effort, fear into preparation, sadness into kindness. This isn't bottling up, it's transformation. Marcus Aurelius said, "The best revenge is not to be like your enemy." That's redirection, refusing to mirror negativity and rising above it. Think of water flowing around a rock, shaping it over time. Your emotions, when guided, can shape your life into something stronger. This is Stoicism in action, not resisting feelings, but mastering them. Finally, the Phoenix Principle, rising stronger from every fall. Life will knock you down. Betrayals will sting, losses will ache, failures will test you. But what defines you isn't the fall, it's what you do next. The Stoics saw hardship as a forge, not a curse. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "What stands in the way becomes the way." The obstacle isn't the end, it's the path. Think of your darkest moment. You thought you couldn't go on, yet here you are. That resilience is already in you. Now imagine not just surviving but thriving because of it. The phoenix burns, turns to ash, and rises anew. That's you. Every scar is a story of healing, every fall a chance for rebirth. Here's how to live it. First, accept reality. Don't waste energy fighting what is. Second, find meaning. Ask, what can this teach me? Pain with purpose isn't just pain, it's fuel. Third, rebuild stronger. Don't go back to who you were, become wiser, tougher, freer. Seneca said, fire tests gold, adversity tests men. The flames purified, burning away weakness to reveal strength. The Stoics grieved too. Marcus mourned his children, Seneca wrote of his pain, but they turned sorrow into wisdom, loss into growth. You're not fragile. You're fire-forged steel, a phoenix ready to rise. Choosing not to react isn't apathy, it's intention. It's wielding your response like a blade, sharp and deliberate. The Stoics remind us, no one can steal your peace unless you give it away. In a world screaming for your attention, inner calm is your greatest edge. These 5 principles, the sacred pause, the mirror of truth, the fortress of inner peace, emotional aikido, and the phoenix principle, are your tools to master life's chaos. Practice them, and you'll find a strength no storm can shake. If this resonates, commit to it. Say to yourself, I choose wisdom over reaction. Live it, and watch your life transform.